Hello everyone, I'm Kyla. Thank you so much for clicking back to my video. I know that I'm really bad at YouTube and that I don't really do videos often, but it's my quarantine goal to start making more YouTube videos because it's something that takes away my stress. By making these videos, it makes me happy, and why not do things that make me happy? I think I need to start doing that more. You always need, especially in a time like this, you need to start incorporating things into your life that make you happy and that make you smile. Regardless of what you have to do, what's on the checklist, what's on the to-do list, take some time out of your day to do some things that you're going to smile about, whether that be journaling, reading your Bible if you're a religious person, watching Netflix, watching YouTube. There's a lot of things that you could be doing during this quarantine. It's not as bad as people put it out to be. So the reason I wanted to make this YouTube video is to just talk about some things on my mind that just keep reoccurring, and I just feel this calling to kind of reach out to people who might need this message because it's just something that lies close to my heart. For me, I've always wanted to be in control of literally everything in my life. I hate not being in control of things. It freaks me out. I don't like roller coasters because, you know, there's uncertainty. There's a slim chance that you could fall out or the thing could have a malfunction, things like that. I always hated group projects in school because I just felt like I couldn't rely on my other people in my group, and I just felt like I'd rather just do it all by myself. And so it's really difficult to get over that hump. You want to be in control of everything in your life, and it's not possible. Life is so weird. Religion is so weird. It's so known yet so unknown at the same time. Certain yet uncertain. It's so crazy. And I think that's exactly what faith is. Having faith is having certainty in something that's uncertain. That's the entire point of it. And that's the whole point of religion, is believing although it's uncertain. I know a lot of you guys already know that follow me. I'm sure I post about it a lot, but my dad passed away on August 25th of 2019, and then my grandpa passed away on November 25th of 2019, which is really weird because my dad was born on April 22nd, and my grandpa was born on July 22nd, so there's 3 months in between there. And then my dad passed on August 25th, and my grandpa passed on November 25th, which is also a 3-month difference. So it's really weird. It's something odd, but I think that was just God letting us know that he's in control. You have to look for little signs like that. I was dying for signs once they passed away. I was saying, please God, give me a sign that they're okay. I was looking for the signs, but I realized that you can't look for signs or else you're not going to get them. The signs will come to you when you're least expecting them, and that's just how it is. I was in the car a little bit after my dad passed away with my friend, and she had the aux cord. I was driving. We just pulled into the parking garage. Somehow her aux cord stopped working, but it was still plugged into her phone, but somehow my radio came back on, and she's like, oh, what the heck happened? And I go, wait, hold on. And we waited for a minute, and it was my dad and I's song that was on the radio, and this was an older song. It's Red Hot Chili Peppers song, Snow. It's one of our favorite songs that we always sang together, and that song doesn't really come on the radio station that was on. It was kind of odd that it was on. Just little things like that. I said, oh, there's no way that's a sign. There's no way. Stop telling yourself that's not a sign. Stop asking for more and begging for more, because God will give you what you need. God will give you what you need to know as far as signs go. Quit looking for them and kind of just wait around. When something appears to be a sign, stop questioning it and just understand that it is a sign and it was meant for you to see at that very time. Coincidences are real, but coincidences have meaning. Another thing that happened was when my grandpa passed away, it was sudden for me. I got a call at like midnight. He was supposed to go home that day, but they kept him because his oxygen levels were a little bit low. They decided to keep him an extra night. Nurses came into his room and found that he had stopped breathing. It looked like he had undergone a heart attack, and so they were trying to bring him back to life over and over again. They finally were able to get a heartbeat back after, I think it was a total of 9 minutes of him not breathing. The chances of coming out of something like that after your heart stops for I think it's over 7 minutes or something, it's very slim that you'll ever even come out of that with no brain damage at all. And so all of us were pretty skeptical that something good would happen. We were still struggling after the loss of my dad. It was such a shock to all of us, and for that to happen, we were just it kind of just pushed us even lower, and we were just so devastated and so down because it's just so difficult. Death is so weird, and I truly believe once you experience death from someone that's close to you, you completely change into a new person. You get a new outlook on life. If you're not a religious person, that's okay, but once that happens to you, how do you go about your life after that? How do you sit there and receive signs from someone over and over again and say, oh, that's nothing? And I'm not trying to condemn anyone who's not a religious person or who doesn't believe in Christianity or the afterlife. I'm just saying, for me personally, it's the scientific choice is choosing religion. I'm choosing something to look forward to, choosing a next. I just can't sit here and think that after this life there is no next. That's just demeaning to me, and it makes me view life in a sad way and just view life as pointless. Life has to mean something to me, and I make meaning out of life by believing that there is something after this life. So the day we were supposed to take Papa off the life support, Momo told us to be there by 2 p.m. We knew it was going to happen. We were all kind of just not wanting it to happen, but also wanting to get it over with because we just didn't want to watch that. We're about to leave my house, me and my mom and my brother. We're already pretty down, but we're kind of just like, all right, let's go. Like, Papa's ready. It's time. We had a window open that we usually don't have open, and it was above our kitchen sink. A sparrow flew into the window and started flying around our house so frantically. I'll show you the clip here.
Leave this door open back here.
What the heck? Chase, no. Chase, you're not gonna catch it. You're gonna kill it. It's gonna hit the fan.
Turn the fans off. Maya! Okay, try to get her to go this way.
Is it her?
Oh, she's riding on it. Aww.
This is weird. What kind of bird is that? Oh. We need to...
Open this door too.
It was so weird, and we were just like this has to mean something. And my mom's like, Kyla, look up what a sparrow in the house means. And so I look it up, and of course the first thing that comes up is, it's really weird because I feel something right now. Like I'm sitting here and I feel like this wave of like energy going over me. I have the chills right now. I literally have chills right now. I have chills, and they're coming and coming and coming. This is so weird right now. Like, I'm actually getting emotional sitting here right now. Oh my... Guys, like, I'm not forming these tears right now. This is crazy. Wow. This is so weird, guys. Like, I'm sitting here and I have chills that have taken over my entire body. Like, I'm numb. Wow. I'm like spooked, but I also feel this like, this wave of calming. Wow. Okay, I just need to take a minute, like just, this is weird. Okay, well, wow, I'm emotional right now. This is really weird. Wow. That's all I can say. Okay. I'm okay now. That was really weird, guys. See, like things like that. You can't explain it. What? I don't know what just happened to me. I just got a wave of like, of numbness, of like, but it was also calming at the same time. Once I was talking about that, I was bringing up emotions and I just felt this like, this presence with me right now that was like calming me down and letting me know that things were okay. That was odd. Okay. Anyway, so we looked it up, and the meaning of a sparrow meant that it was a sign from a recently deceased person in your life, letting you know that they are with you and that they are being transported to what is next. Papa hadn't been taken off the life support yet. So we get there, we take him off. The moment I saw him there, I knew that he had already gone. He was still breathing, but I knew that his soul was gone, which put peace for me to let him go. I'm a firm believer that watching someone die is beautiful. Sitting there and watching someone take their last breath is such a beautiful moment, to know that you're with them and you're surrounding them as they cross over to the next side. And that's something that I never got with my dad, and it upsets me and it pains me to know that I didn't get to sit around him while he took his last breath. It makes me really upset to know that you know, I wasn't with him. Guys, I don't know why I'm emotional. Like, I don't get emotional. I don't cry. I don't know. This is odd. I really think that there's, you know, some goodness inside right now, some goodness, and it's bringing me peace. Anyway, so yeah, death is a beautiful thing as well as an absolutely devastating thing, and I think that we get wrapped around things that don't mean anything. Jealousy is such a big one. I get so jealous of people. I wish I had what she had. I wish that I could look like that. I wish that I got as many likes or follows as that girl has. But what does that mean? What does any of that mean? It's so easy to get caught up in the little things of life that you forget the big picture. What are you living your life for? When you die, are you ready for what's next? Lucky enough, for my dad and my grandpa, the last thing I said to them was, love you too, bye-bye. I called my grandpa a couple days before and he was completely fine. Talked to my dad the night before he passed. Love you, Kai, good night. It's crazy. Life is unexpected and throws a lot of curveballs at you. It's so easy to just get wrapped up in what's normal. Your last day could be today. I encourage you to tell your loved ones today how much they mean to you and how appreciative you are of them. You do not know what's going to happen, and I just want you all to know that life is fragile and precious and beautiful and evil at the same time. And you know, I hate not knowing answers, and so not having control over things like religion is really hard for me. But things like that make me step back and say, hey, like, you're not supposed to have control over everything. What's the point of life if you could control everything? You're not God. So take this life and run with it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.